It's Christmas Day and we're just about to make our way into Milford Sound. We're pretty excited and we're walking around the boat checking out all the best vantage points for this trip into the first sound of the day. This is the view from the crow's nest, but the windows aren't that clear, so we're off to find a better spot. We found that spot that's right in front of the gym. And it's a little hectic. Have a look. Here we go, I'm going to go around, hold my camera. Yep, definitely blowing a gale. Probably not the best spot to stay for the rest of the day, but it did give us a bit of a nicer view looking out toward those mountains. Oh my God, it's such a beautiful place. There are a few ships in and out of Milford Sound today. I'm not sure if we're just waiting on one or we're waiting on the pilot to take us in there. But we found a little bit of a spot out of the breeze and we were talking about heading to the back of the ship. You need one of those out here, don't you? Always.
Ready?
All right. Hold door. Thank you. All right, Chubby. That's the gym in there. Oh yeah, hold on to your hats.
Don't lose your hats.
As you move to the back of the ship, you do go through Lido Market, so we did sit off to the side here and had a little bit of breakfast as we were watching and waiting for us to get finally into the sound. We're almost in at this stage. And this is when the view certainly picks up. It's absolutely incredible. It's such a smooth sail through the Milford Sound. The ship actually goes really slowly. Obviously they need to because of the mountains on either side. At the moment Jeff and I are actually out on the bow of the ship, so they do open that up when you do go through the sounds. We're just about to make our way back to the room to go and grab our togs because there's 2 warm hot tubs at the back.
Deck 9, yoga.
Hello, welcome to Milford Sound.
Hi. Happy Christmas.
And we're enjoying it in comfort of a spa. It's 16 degrees, not in the spa, it's quite warm in here. And looking at the view as we move through the sound has been absolutely spectacular. Enjoying it very much. There is commentary throughout the whole passageway in and out of this sound. They have a person who is from the area who gets on and gives you a really good idea around what you're looking at and little snippets of information that are really interesting and factual about Milford Sound itself. I still like the fact that we ended up jumping in the spa. Jeff didn't. He just sort of hung around and did a bit of filming for me on the outside. Just wish we weren't leaving so soon. You don't go through Milford Sound, you actually go down to the very end and then the boat does this big turn and heads back out again. Jeff went up to where the cabanas are to do a bit of filming. Now these you can rent out on sea days. They'd be a good spot to be able to sit with a few friends and just enjoy a sea day, but when it comes to scenic cruising, I don't think that they're all the best, to be honest. because you wouldn't be able to see through the glass balustrade that you see over there in the distance. And you've also got the walls of the cabanas which would block your view for any sort of scenic cruising. So these would be good for relaxation days, but possibly not that good for any sort of scenic cruising day like we're on today. If you do end up booking one of these, it does come with a whole lot of extra perks, like a person that will come around and bring you drinks, and you get nibblies and all sorts of things. So it isn't just the cost of the hire, there are other things included. We're on our way out of Milford Sound now. I honestly can't tell you how long we're in there for. It would be more than an hour. We were in the spa for a long time and we did breakfast and walking around and stuff. Maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. Quick stop back at the room. But even so, beautiful view still, right down the coast and also right up the coast. And quite a big swell. I don't know if you can see that in the camera, but we're not going up and down, we're sort of rolling sort of like this at the moment, which is interesting. So it's one of those ones where you're on one side of the corridor and next thing you know you find yourself on the wall on the other side, so you're doing a lot of this. It's only because we're so close to the coast and not out, but we are close to the coast because the next two sounds that we go through are Dusky and Doubtful, and they are some of my absolute favourites. And it might even, we'll see how we go with cloudy sky or not, but even so it's still going to be beautiful. And there's lots of little bits of snow on the different mountain peaks. It's just amazing. I love this place. When they say it's a day of scenic cruising, it is absolutely a day of scenic cruising. Look at this. You do the three sounds, but you also have all the view of the coast on your way down and into each of these. The ship that you see here in the distance is actually the Royal Caribbean's Ovation of the Seas. Looks a bit small when you look at it this way, doesn't it? Nothing. Saying this is Christmas lunch. It's not bad. After lunch we were going through Thompson Sound and we headed up on the back deck so that we could check the scenery out for this part of our trip. It also gave us some time to catch up with one of our many favourite people on board this ship. Andrew could be found at the back of the ship most days, but you could really find him down at the Rolling Stone bar. He was great value, always wanted to muck around, always had a joke to tell. And then it was Christmas present time.
Wisely.
Oh, 16.
What'd you get, Jeff? You must have got 4.
I did.
Nice. All right.
Is that good? What did you get? Yeah. That's a good thing.
Here we go.
I'm paying excellent marks on the stocking. Oh, here we go. Oh, love them. Oh, spy glasses, a hat. In my defence, I was left on. I've got the.
You got the t-shirt.
I've got the matching t-shirt. Yeah, see, that's not great.
Went on the boat, got the t-shirt. Very good.
Guess what I'm doing for the rest of the cruise? Back to ass. And bastard.
Nice pics.
What a cool book.
Knobhead.
So we enjoyed a couple of drinks and played a bit of the 80s and 90s music quiz that was in Rob's gift. Yeah, there they are. At the pub, where I just was with them. Da, 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 da. So we've just made our way into Dusky Sound, not Dusty. I did call it Dusty in my last video, but I knew it was Dusky. And this is probably my favourite one, just because of the scenic part of it, because it's got 3 sort of offshoots on it, which are almost like, well, they're waterways, but as you look up each one, there's just mountains all the way up through. It's just really, really pretty. So we haven't been doing much. We did our Secret Santa, as you saw, had a bit of lunch. We actually went, I'm going to hop over here because it's out of the wind. Sneak in here, here we go. We actually went to lunch at the, we were going to go down to the dining room, but we hadn't booked. And when we went down there, the lineup was out the door, so we should have booked a bit earlier. So we did end up going up and having a burger for lunch. I had a burger, Jeff had tacos. But look at this. We've only just come inside Dusky Sound. And to wrap up the day, it was time for a Christmas dinner and a sunset. What to have, Jeff?
Pizza and lime.
I think you're going to have a shrimp martini.
What?
Maybe a
What are you having? What's that?
maybe
But I'm not ready.
that's all right.
Take your time.
And then maybe the salmon
What are you having? Say what?
in the Santa Sunday. I don't know.
What did you say?
1 shrimp cocktail with an olive and stuff. What did you get?
I don't really know, to be honest. It's a lobster and crab
Yes,
dip.
something.
Dip.
Nice. Looks good.
I'll tell you in a second. What are you doing?
What's it like? I don't know if that's how you eat it, but go with it. This is my dinner. This is the salmon with mango and carrots and lots of yummy things. What did you order, Jeff? Jeff's got the
Ham and bourbon or something.
ham and bourbon something.
It's not a huge, stupid size, which is good.
I like it. I'm halfway through this honey glazed salmon, and this meal is probably the best I've had so far on the ship. It is absolutely delicious. My favourite so far. I feel like I've had something really healthy. To finish off tonight's dinner, we have got a Santa Sundae.
No plum pudding.
No, don't talk to Jeff.
No plum pudding. No plum pudding, they've run out. No dessert.
What do you know? The nice waiter brought him a plum pudding. So he gets what he wants. It was then back to the ocean bar for a quick nightcap before we headed off to bed.
Huh? Hubba bubba.
Thanks for sticking around and watching the video today. Don't forget to give us a like for the video and subscribe if you're really interested in seeing more of our content. I will catch you in the next video.